Hello,
Hello.
my name is John. Welcome to the IELTS speaking test. What is your name?
My name is Isabel.
Isabel, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
In this first part of the test, I will ask you some general questions about yourself and the range and familiar topics. Let's talk about choosing a career. What age do people in your country usually choose their career?
Usually in my country they decide around when they are 16 or 18. It depends on your level of high school. And then you're going to choose which path you're going to do for college or university.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have to choose which study they're going to do. And that's the part when they're going to decide what kind of career they want to do.
Mm-hmm. 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 Is it easy for young people to choose a career?
I wouldn't say so, because now there are so many options to choose from. It causes like what we call it the paradox of choice. So it's so many options that you're a little bit choked up. So you don't know which choice is the best choice, and you always worried maybe it's the wrong choice. So I think it's become more hard for people now at a young age to choose what is the best option, even if they still are going to discover a little bit about themselves and what they like.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. The next, let's talk ordering food online. Mm-hmm. How often do you order food online? How often do you order?
I think, how do I order or how much?
How often?
How often? I think 5 times a week. Mm-hmm. Because I live alone, so that's easier to order food. It's quicker, it's faster. And if I visit my family, then my family will cook for me. So then I don't need to order, but usually 5 times a week. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do people in your country often use a mobile phone app for ordering food? And they say why?
Yeah, usually they use mobile phones and apps to order food. It's easier, it's quick, it's in hand reach. The app is very good laid out to order food in the quickest way, so it's very attractive to do so.
Will ordering food online become even more popular in the future? See why or why not?
I think so, because nowadays it's also people want to work a lot, so it's easier to order maybe food. A lot of people are now creating more restaurants and then selling food. So I think it's such an easy way to and the quickest way to have dinner without thinking the whole day what you want to cook or something. So I think it will become more popular because it's so efficient and fast.
Mm-hmm. 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 And what can online food businesses do to improve their customer service?
I think what they can improve is maybe more good communication, give maybe more updates about where the order is, how long it maybe can take. They do already a pretty good job at it, but it can maybe be a little bit more faster and good communication.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you, and let's go the part 2. In this second part of the test, I will give you a card, and you will need to talk about a particular topic. Invention. Describe a recent invention that has had a major impact on your life. You should say when it was invented, what it does, how it has affected your life, and explain the effect you think this invention has on society as a whole. Thank you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I think a recent invention that has a major impact is a smartphone. When it was invented, I don't really know when it really was invented. I think in the 2000s somewhere. What it does, yeah, it helps to communicate. It can do anything. It can help you plan, organize your whole life almost. A smartphone is almost your whole life. Your phone is, your pictures are in there, your communication with friends is there. For some people, your work is on your phone. It's a very handy invention. How it has affected my life is, I think, more the communication with friends. That's very easy. You can communicate with family that's not in your country. You can call people from all around the world. With social media, it's also very handy. You can connect with multiple people. It has positive and negative effects, of course, social media, but it's very useful. And I think for the whole society, it's a very handy device for especially like the communication around the world.
Okay, thank you. The third part of the test, you will be asked the further questions about the topic in the part 2. Medical research. How do you think medical research might change in the future?
I think more technology is gonna come and be involved in the medical industry. For example, with AI, I think it's gonna be more personalized. I think it's also maybe because of AI, it's easier and quicker discover maybe quicker and easier diseases which can help them to improve their health.
Okay. Why is it important for the scientists from different countries to freely share their medical research?
I think it's very important because every country has their own kind of issues and sorry, no, that was not really what I wanted to say, but like healthcare issues, and they can help them give their expertise about some things. For example, other countries have more experience about a certain disease and maybe are quicker in resolving some kind of problems, which then they can help countries that are not really expertise in that kind of area. So,
okay. Thank you. The next, let's talk about scientific education. Should all students take science courses in high school?
Yeah, I think it's very important. It helps students to have more critical thinking, problem solving, looking at things critically, so not believe everything you see. And I think it's also important to know how some things work in the world, and science helps with that as well.
How can science be used by students in everyday life?
Think a little bit what I said last time with the critical thinking, problem solving. There are so many things in everyday communication where you have to think like critical, or there are so many problems. I think with science it will help like benefit with that.
Thank you. That is the end of the test. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Goodbye.